It was just a year ago that Syria was accused of unleashing chemical weapons causing several civilian deaths. And WION had put across questions to the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad in an exclusive interview. Listen in to what he had to say back then.
Mr. President, I want to draw your attention to the events of 4th of April when the world was told about a so-called chemical attack or a chemical incident. Now, in your estimation, and you've been asked this question several times before, what is the truth behind that April 4 incident, and who do you think might be behind it?
You know, every politician can say, no, we don't do it, morally or for any other reason. And the viewers can say, no, no, he's not honest. I wouldn't talk about this in that traditional way. I would say, let's ask the question, would it be logical to be used if we have it? We don't have chemical weapons, but if we have it, if you want to use it, why would you use it in that case? 1 week before that alleged incident, the terrorists were advancing. We didn't use it. So why to use it where the army was advancing and the terrorists were retreating? This is for second. It was used, as they said, we don't know if it's true or not, against civilians in one of the cities. So if the Syrian army wanted to use those kind of weapons, why don't he use it against the terrorists who's been in the field, not against the civilians? So all this story doesn't have, let's say, legs to stand on. It's not realistic, it's not logical. So who's behind it? It was very simply the United States and the Western intelligence with the terrorists. They staged this play just to have pretext to attack Syria. And that's what happened a few days later when they attacked our airport. And actually they supported the terrorists because ISIS launched attack the same day of the American attacks on our airbase. So, and they wanted to demonize, again, to re-demonize the Syrian state and the Syrian president. So this is the only headline that could capture the audience and the public opinion around the world.
Mr. President, also, you've been asked this question several times before. I'll ask you one more time for the benefit of viewers who might be watching you from South Asia and around the world. Does Syria have chemical weapons today? Have all your chemical weapons inventory been destroyed by the OPCW? Also, would Syria be holding on to some chemical weapons or hiding it? Your thoughts, Mr. President?
Actually, they announced a few years ago that Syria is devoid of chemical weapons. Even John Kerry announced that Syria is free of any chemical weapons. They wouldn't have done so if they weren't sure about this. No, we don't have, and we don't have the facilities now, even if we wanted to do so.